Stream starting. Okay, we're live now.
Hey,
Yo!
how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Before we start the podcast, I heard you dyed your hair.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
But my
I
phone.
didn't notice. I was out and about.
Yeah, I did.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice. He's Super Saiyan 4 now.
Yep. God damn, phones keep dropping. Right there. Okay, that's a good spot. Yeah, I dyed my hair. Yep.
I mean, gotta be honest with me. Turn the lights.
Mm.
I've been growing out my hair.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I might cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too long.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a long podcast. Two topics that are probably gonna fucking take forever just to fucking talk about. First one, okay, you start yours because I already talked about mine in that other video briefly. But
Oh boy, this is gonna be a long one.
my topic, I have the channel awesome topic. I have way more to talk about. I did that one live stream reading the document. I deleted it because the audio turned out to be shit, and I recapped it a bit in that one video.
I heard about that, but I
didn't go
never got the full story.
Yeah, I didn't go in full detail on it. This podcast, I'm actually gonna go in full detail, and this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna talk about it. But since I haven't talked about it enough already, I wanted to hear about the Wrestlemania stuff.
So, okay, you want to start it?
Yeah.
Wrestlemania, the biggest show of the year. This is the 34th one in New Orleans. Okay. This was a 7-hour show. Because it was 2 hours for the pre-show and 5 hours for the main show. I believe there were 13 matches.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard to talk about this because Jay is not. He's a little bit of a wrestling fan, but not really.
No, I don't even consider myself a fan.
But he's knowledgeable. He knows a bit. Yeah. So we're gonna start off with the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which for starters, I want to watch the Andre the Giant documentary on HBO, so I might watch that later on. This match I did not see it, but I heard who won. It was Woken Matt Hardy. He won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal because due to help with Bray Wyatt. If you guys didn't see, Bray Wyatt lost the Ultimate Deletion match. He was thrown into the Lake of Reincarnation. And people thought it was going to be Husky Harris, but no, reality is going to be just Woken Hardy. I mean, not Woken Hardy, but Woken Wyatt. And they become a kind of a unit now, a tag team, which is kind of weird to me, but it's all right because Bray Wyatt's not doing anything in his career, so it's a good thing. Whatever. Next match, arguably one of my favorites in the pre-show. It was Cedric Alexander versus my boy Mustafa Ali for the Cruiserweight Championship. This was a good match to start off with. It was great. There were a lot of high spots. Of course, I wanted my boy Ali to win, but no, Cedric Alexander wins. And it's a good thing for 205 Live and Cruiserweight Wrestling. It was a good match overall. I'm pretty sure Jay has no idea what I'm talking about, which is funny.
I didn't even see any clips of it, which is weird because I usually watch like the clips of wrestling.
I watched this live with Christian, but like yeah.
I usually ever since I've like known you and stuff, like because you've always talked about like WrestleMania when it happened and stuff. I've always watched like clips definitely. Like just to catch up, kind of understand what's going on.
Yeah, what's weird was I wasn't on like on social media yesterday because I was watching it live.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. So I might just find them and share them and like see you what happened because this whole event was flabbergasting, if you say the least.
Yeah. That,
Um,
here's the because we're gonna say. Did you say you were gonna like, share clips
yeah.
on this live stream or no?
I think
Because
later on.
yeah, because I just don't want to. Because I know WWE, I think copyrights their stuff, and
No, no,
so
no, no. We're not gonna share it here. I'm gonna
yeah,
share it on my personal page so you can see them all.
yeah, I'll yeah, you can show me
But
afterward.
we're gonna cut this short because I want to talk more about it on my channel. Whatever, because you have something to talk about. Okay, so the amazing. Okay, we're gonna have some few moments that are really funny to me. For starters, the Raw Tag Team Title match was weird to me because it was supposed to be the bar. Because it was Cesaro and Sheamus taking on Braun Strowman and a mystery partner. Now, everyone thought who was his mystery partner could be Kurt Hawkins or whatever, but no. One of the most weirdest thing was Braun Strowman got someone's kid from the crowd
Mm,
as a tag team partner, and then they became the tag team champions.
oh, fuck.
Yes, a fourth grader became a tag team champion
What?
on WrestleMania.
Wow.
I I have no. Oh my god. I I can't even. This kid probably has won more belts on WWE than Sting and who else? And you know Adam Rose and so many other people. But man, that was weird.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a long night. I can't even explain half of the show. What else was there? Cena lost in 5 minutes against the Undertaker. I don't know, man. It was a long night. I think I'll want you to watch him later on and see how weird this was. But overall, I think the show was eh. It could have been better. It could have not. Also, Ronda Rousey was there
Mm,
wrestling against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. That was something. It was a long match, and me and Christian were watching it, and I was just end this match already. It was so long. Like I wanted to stop, but it is what it is. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'll talk more about my channel. I'm just giving you a sneak preview here because Jay has something to talk about.
Mm.
Believe me, I want to hear this too. So, take it away, Jay.
I will even I'll try finding the document thing as well. Actually, the document they had, they actually updated it with more shit. And
What?
yep, they updated it. There's more people that wrote on the document calling out the channel awesome and shit. And I read through it a bit. It was nothing like interesting. It was like the same shit. So yeah, I have to talk about it.
So,
Okay.
I heard about Channel Awesome not being so great, but I never heard the full story. So this is kind of new to me right now.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh, doorbell. You're back.
okay. Okay. I'll try finding the document while he's away. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen so peeps can read the documents. Yep, it's been updated. Nobody's watching the live stream on Facebook. I guess I'll delete Facebook live stream. Delete. Delete. Okay, yeah, here's the document. I did a failed live stream on this. I'll explain this shit to Los when he gets back. Everybody watching, people actually watched the failed live stream I did, which I thought was weird. But it looks like nobody is watching this one. There's like 2 people watching it, which I thought was pretty interesting because nobody usually watches these live streams, and they usually watch it after it's done uploading. Yeah, they added shit to this document.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. So I was gonna explain to you what's been going on with this. Channel Awesome, aka that guy with the glasses. That's what the website was called a long time ago, but then they changed it like in 2015, I think. They changed the name when Blip TV died. That's when they changed the name. And so this document, the producers on the content creators on the website are coming out and calling out their shit. Here's all of them right here, calling out their shit. And okay, a lot of it, most of it's like they're harassing, they're getting harassed, or poor site management, or they weren't getting paid enough. That's pretty much the rundown. I could go through this since the podcast hasn't been on that long. I could actually get through this whole thing. I mean, it's long. There's 73 pages. I'm probably not going to get to everybody. I'm probably only going to get to like the interesting people. So yeah, I'm just going to get to like the internet. Like, I some of these people that's not even like worth reading. It's just they have poor website management and shit. So so what's been going on is so yeah, they're calling these people out. The website has always had like controversy around it. Like there's always people that left the site and like say like, oh yeah, like they were being a dick to me, or yeah. There's always been that stuff over the years, but this time, like almost all these people came out at once and said all this shit. Now, I'm not defending the CEOs of the site, but at the same time, this website has been around for 10 years, exactly 10 years, and
Wow.
I do not really feel bad for these people because they've been dealing this shit for like 10 years and have not said anything. The only reason why is like because they're scared because they're like, well, I want to be on this website so I can get popularity and stuff. But the thing is, they never really got popular. They got like fucking like what's her name, Mars Girl, for example. She now has like 13,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is not really anything, really. That's like that's gonna be me one of these days. One of these days, I might even have more than that. I mean, I don't know. Like it doesn't like a lot of these people on here are like people like not like us. They have more popularity than us, but like they're like we talk to like people as like popular as them, for example, like on whatever social media or even YouTube and stuff. So that's why it's not even that big of a deal. Like I've talked to YouTubers and like people I know that are somewhat known and shit that are way more popular than a lot of these people and stuff. And something to brag about, but so yeah. There's 2 that are really funny. The Sean Fouls, Fouls, it's like German. I don't know what that pronounced. Epic fail guy and where is it? Holly. Her name Holly. She on here? Let's see her. Oh wait, Holly Brown. God damn it! All right, those are like the 2 funniest ones. You're gonna be like, what? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna just go down. I'm only gonna read the interesting ones. Because to save time. Well, these are not that interesting. or I could read the whole thing, whatever. Fuck, we'll see what happens. So Obscurus Lupa, she does like movie reviews and stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much what she does. So this is what she was saying. We were not okay. Hers is like so bitchy that it like because this is supposed to be presented like a serious document of like these like harassment claims and stuff, but hers is like the worst. She's like really bad at like she's like being like passive aggressive, like saying his like nostalgia career, his videos suck and stuff, and like you can't take it seriously. So this is what she says: We were not employed by Channel Awesome. Channel Awesome simply embeds videos on their site. Outside of the anniversary movies, no contracts were involved. The only people paid are the people involved with the Chicago crew. The biggest of their numerous problems is Mike Machoud. I think Machoud. I don't call him Mike Machoud. Mike Machoud, the site's CEO. There were two other CEOs when they started, Mike Ellis and Bhagava I don't even know how to pronounce that name at all. Both of whom are no longer with the site. The name Greg occasionally appears in this document. This is Mike Machoud's brother, who handles the scheduling and produces videos. Mike owns the IP of the Nostalgia Curry character and is a majority shareholder of the company. I thought this part was weird because this random dude who I guess has money owns the Nostalgia Curry character, which is weird to me. Like, why doesn't just Doug and like maybe I don't know him own it? Like, it's just weird that like
I don't know either. That's weird.
It's just weird. I don't know. Also, I noticed too, like Nostalgia Critic, like they're trying to make those videos into like a TV show now, which is really awkward because it's not even the Nostalgia Critic anymore, pretty much, because they have like these new people, these other actors, and like they play characters and stuff, and it's just really weird. Like it's not because the Nostalgia Critic videos used to be really simple. They used to just be him sitting there facing the camera talking about a movie, and you just review it. Now you like review and make fun of a movie in its entirety, and that'd be like the entire video. But nowadays, it's not like that. He does, but he barely talks about the movie. It's really fucking weird. And I'm fine if he changes up the style and stuff, but don't call it the nostalgia critic. It's not the nostalgia critic. Like, the character could be in it, but just call it something else. It's not even the same show. It's not even the same format or anything. But, anyways. On two separate occasions, women were confronted angrily by either Mike Ellis or Mike Machow, being blamed for something a guy they knew did. One of those instances resulted in a producer leaving Lindsay Ellis. She was the nostalgia chick, who I think is hot, but she was a fucking SCW, which turns me off. Here's her bitching, and I don't even want to read it. It's not that interesting. Frequently, a guy spoke up, it was ignored. If a woman spoke up, they were labeled troublemakers. I don't like this part because they were both in the same position. She tries to make the women look more like a victim. She does this. The way she words it. Frequently, if a guy spoke up, it was ignored. Okay. If a woman spoke up, they were labeled troublemakers. See, she tries to make it look worse than it is, but when you read the whole document, on everybody else's claims, both men and women, they've had stuff happen to them. Maybe even both men and women have had sexual harassment stuff happen to them. So I gotta point that out. So Mike would frequently try to bully them. Most of the women felt very uncomfortable talking to him. It was a repeating pattern that he would be more aggressive towards someone speaking up if they were a woman. At least three of us were kicked off the site for that very reason. The male producers who did the same thing are still on the site. All communications were done via Skype group chat with all the producers. We did not communicate through email. My child would disappear for a long period of time and talk to us. Here's a Mike Ellis. Mike Ellis for at least 2 years did nothing. When he was finally let go, it was for other legal reasons. They were also aware of a prominent producer who was grooming female fans and arresting the sex and failed to take action to why would you go after awesome female fans? bet they're pretty hot. The people we were told to talk to were Machado, Rob. Rob is Doug Walker and his Saldiker's brother. Rob and Holly HR. When Holly was fired, it was just those two. Mike was being involved with or doing anything that he eventually became silent CEO, which meant it was just Rob who also didn't want the job. Anytime we came to him, he complained to call his children behind their backs. Doug is not considered anything but talent, yet frankly is part of business calls and including the ones highlighted here. He also is occasionally part of company decisions. He is more involved with business than he likes to let on, and is also involved in it as a human being in the face of the company. I wonder why. Maybe because Nostalgia is the reason why that website exists and is the most popular person and actually is one of the CEO of the site. I wonder why he's the face of the company. I wonder the fuck why. But it's pretty funny because Angry Joe, who's on the site, has more followers than Nostalgia. He has more families. Kind of funny. He used to not be that way, but they were so unaware of anything going off the site that Rob thought telling asking for an interview with the producer. Communication was the worst. They would never tell us anything. It was like pulling teeth to get answers from anyone. When I joined the website, I was given rules to follow, most common sense things like don't post hate speech, etc. Section saying where to find the company policy was labeled coming soon. Then she talks about how she wanted to put ads in the middle of her videos, but the Machado guy got pissed off and she was saying, "Well, I need that to survive." It's like, dude, she wasn't making shit off of her videos. If you put ads in the videos just to survive, extra like one ad, at that point, I'd rather have a real job. At that point.
True.
And where's the part where she talks about Disney December? She writes a lot. She has a lot to say about it. She's the one that started the whole thing. Then she talks about how I've heard this a long time ago about on their videos, like when they did the group videos that they want to have water on set and stuff. I heard that one a long time. Then she talks about how there's a scene in one of the videos where she was like getting like raped pretty much in the scene. Don't really care about that one. Yay. This is a blatant video. And then she talks about how she got Spoonie fired on the side. By the way, Spoonie is hilarious. I need to send you one video talking about remember that one game dude video I showed you? Wait, no. Was it the one? Yeah. That one game dude video I showed you. The guy playing with the toy dinosaurs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he made a video about Spoonie. It's pretty funny. Spoonie's like I made that joke on my Facebook today. He's probably homeless, like in a Walmart parking lot, screaming betrayal. Because a long time ago, Spoonie was at Comic Con. He did like a Comic Con video, and with Angry Joe, and he's all like, he was referencing like this game or something. He was yelling betrayal, and he was yelling that in Comic Con, or no, it wasn't Comic Con. It was like MagFest or something. He was just screaming that in the middle of the convention, betrayal, betrayal. Then like Angry Joe looked so like uncomfortable and shit. And then so he did the Spoonie videos for a long time, the older like gaming videos. Kinda like the same format as like like the Angry Joe Game Nerd or something. But the same format and he fucking stopped. So what happened was like 6 months later after he did one of his videos, he posted just a video of him drinking soda. And that was the whole video. And then 18 months later, he posted another one of his videos. And then after that, he just like stopped. He just like stopped making videos and shit. And he just did these live streams where like playing games where he didn't like talk or anything. Or if he did talk, he was like insulting his fans and shit. And now he didn't make any videos. He had a Patreon which did well when it started, but nobody donated money because he never made videos. He was gonna make a Scooby movie and stuff, but never got made. And fucking, he all he did was on Twitter like ranting. He's ranting about random shit, and now his Twitter is like disabled because of some sketchy tweets he did. His like he doesn't even use his YouTube channel anymore. His social media is gone, so nobody knows where the fuck he's at. That's why I made that joke on Facebook. Like he's probably living in a Walmart parking lot screaming betrayal, betrayal. Fucking weird dude. He actually he made some good videos a long time ago. But yeah, there's the part where she talks like this. I got rid of it. I think someone edited. Hold on. Okay. Never mind. All right. Well, I just told you what she said. She's like, yeah, because the website how it's formatted, the original website, they would have like the most popular person's video first, and then it would go down the list of like popularity. So Doug Walker's videos were always first. They did the series called Disney December. In December, every day he would review a Disney movie in December, and of course all his videos would be first. And she was complaining about that and like how like her and like the other content creators deserve more attention. And she's like, well, those Disney December videos weren't even good to begin with, even though like she was like sucking his dick and shit for like a long time, saying how great he was. But yeah. Where am I? This Luca still. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the index and oh, where we go. Mars Girl, I don't really care about. Holly Brown, I want to get to. Hers is pretty fucking funny. Like this one, I don't think is made up because you cannot make this up. So she was an admin for the website, and yada yada yada. Mike Ellis was the one who originally built the site. I believe he did site updates. He did most of the day-to-day operations. None of us had any clue what Al was doing. I can verify that even people who think they're cool in the eyes of management have had shit talked about them. They never understand social media. They're happy with their little corner of the internet. That's why Punk failed and the official Twitter so long. They didn't think we needed social. Even look, even looking now, you can see they don't get it. I was not informed of everything that went down, despite being part of the management. For instance, I was never in on Channel Austin Premium and I had no idea what it was. Rules were not enforced equally for everyone. The site lost a bunch of stuff in 20. Okay, this is the part that got me the most. The site, because this is talking about the Blip TV, or like that got deleted and stuff. The site,
TV.
the site.
Sorry.
All right, listen to this and process this. Okay, like there were a lot of producers on the site and stuff, content creators, right? And they're over the years, over the span of like back then that was like 5 years it was around. Now it's 10. So just 5 years of like 30 content creators creating like 12 videos a day. Okay, that's picture that in your head. Okay, now process this. The site lost a bunch of stuff in 2010 or 2011 because it only existed on a single drive. A single drive. One drive for all these videos. And they're like, oh no, the drive got lost or whatever. Oh, I guess we lost those 12,000 videos in the span of 2 years. Whatever. So fucking, like, so stupid, dude.
How was that? What? I'm confused.
Who does that? You know, I was watching because I'm pretty sure websites do this. Because I remember I watched the video with James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Room. He's talking about his website, and all his videos are like fucking saved to all of these like it's saved to like a drive and then like a DVD and then on his computer. Like he has showed a video like showing like where all his like stuff is stored and stuff, and like he's like very like professional with that stuff. He does not fuck. He's a perfectionist. He does not fuck around. Even I, even I have a flash hard drive where I store stuff, but I didn't do that shit. Oh my god. Mike Ellis was upset, and I would not pursue a relationship with him, even though he was married, and thought I hold on, fuck, what the hell? No. Mike was upset. I brought several mismanagement to light in a previous meeting. There was nearly a fist fight between him and a child. I'm sad that I probably threw away handwritten notes that were taken when Ellis was threatening to fire me. There's some real gems in there. Okay. I gotta drink water. I gotta drink this water because my throat's dry. And this one is so. This is fucking. Okay. I sound like Lindsay Lohan. Okay. All right, here it is. Here's the fucking. Oh God. Okay. Mike Ellis got fired, and Channel Awesome put me in a safe house for a few days because they were concerned he would come after me. Nothing was more strange than me being escorted to my house with a group of guys, baseball bats, and a sword so I could pack. Pretty sure I even grabbed a golf club to be able to go up to my bedroom. We all got pepper spray after that to inject a bit of humor in the horror. I wish I could remember who carried the sword. I want to say Doug, the sounded correct, but I'm pretty sure it belonged to Rob. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure it was Doug who tested the pepper spray. I sprayed in the kitchen sink. It didn't go well. Let me tell you about the fear. Can you imagine that? Would you still work on this website? Imagine if we're doing a podcast with like Arian, and Arian got like pissed at you, it was like, "Fuck you, Carlos." I'm like, "Fuck you," and I was like, "Carlos, you got like Carlos, come to my house. We have to stay here a bit." And then it would be me, like Riley, and like fucking I don't know Daniel or whatever. We all have weapons like golf clubs and shit, and we're like. You're like in like my room, like hiding out, and we're all like guarding.
Oh my god!
Imagine.
Oh my god! That could be a pretty funny movie scene.
God. Oh my god. And then she talked about how he's been pissed at her for no reason. Link Carr taught mismanagement of the site. Mismanagement. Come on. I want to get to okay, here's the one I think is hold on, that's not him. Where is it? Carmichael. Okay, this one I think is actually the funniest, though. So, I think I'm getting sick. So this, I got to read this whole thing. This is the one I have to read the whole entirety of, so you get a huge picture on this. When I was at Channel Awesome in the first year of it or so, I found myself regularly in a group call with Bachal, B. Hargo, sometimes Ellis, Aussie, Rolo, and myself. Usually some sort of mix and match of all those during it, but sometimes calls would end up just being just Rolo T, myself, and Ellis. We all had pretty different sense of humor, and our personalities worked out, and we'd sometimes just spin combos, just laughing our asses off. Whatever the hell he would talk about that night. However, one night in particular, after a call, Ellis kept messaging me afterwards on Skype. This wasn't unusual. God, my fucking throat. Would usually just bullshit about stuff. However, he was supposedly intoxicated. I say supposedly because that's the excuse I heard later. But he was typing very coherently, but not one misspelled word during our conversation. When it started as simple enough, conversation quickly became very uncomfortable. He kept asking me personal details, eventually going full into, I heard from a little birdie that you were gay. Oh, I heard you were at least bi. Oh, so you're just curious about guys then. Really, really pushing as if he was fishing for something. Maybe he was desperate. This conversation, oh, fuck. So jumpy. This conversation quickly turned very one-sided and even more uncomfortable as he went on telling me all the things he wanted to do to me, the things he wanted me to do to him. Just give him a shot, he said. This went on for 2 hours. For these 2 hours, I typed not one word to him, but he had this entire conversation with himself and multiple times tried the whole, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you off tactic on me as if I was going to make things better. I showed this conversation log to 2 people. I believe I showed part of it to Rolo T because I was freaked the fuck out and he was the guy I trusted the most. And I remember him being completely blown away. The other person I showed was Machoud. I messaged Machoud telling him, look, what the guy is doing, I'm super freaked out. And keep in mind, I believe this was just before the anniversary brawl. The only thing I ever heard from Machoud was, damn it, I told him that he couldn't be doing this shit. I'll take care of it. And then it was never spoken of again. I never heard from Ellis again. I have zero idea if that was part of the reason why they fired from the company or not. Weirdly enough, the Seinfeld hatred I sometimes joke about actually has to do with this story. 2 of the things Ellis said to me during this had stuck in my head because how pathetic and how fucking weird it was. He kept calling me his sexual cupcake. What the fuck is that? After those hours of him talking to himself, he finally gave up talking to me, but he did make one last ditch effort to hit on me, and it by far was the worst pickup line I've ever been given. Hey, 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 Sean. Hey, Cupcake. Do you like Seinfeld? No, I do not.
What?
That's so funny. Hey, Sean, hey, Cupcake, do you like Seinfeld?
Great pickup line.
Sexual cupcake. What? Oh my god. Imagine this is like a guy doing this to you. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Nostalgia chick. What about NYPD? What the fuck? I didn't read her part. Because I know why. NYPD. During this time, it was a streak of harassment against female contributors. The worst case that involved me resulted in the case with the NYPD. This is not only the incidents of harassment that were unmarked upon by Channel Awesome. They were harassment against Channel Awesome producers between 2013 and 2014, mostly women, which were never acknowledged or condemned. Wow. There's some anonymous stuff I heard about. It wasn't that interesting. Oh my god. Alright, that's like the interesting stuff I wanted to read. But this shit's been going on forever and they never like said anything. That's what's funny. I was watching his house. This guy called me his sexual cupcake. He used bad pickup lines. And there's other shit too that was like more serious and not like as like not like funny.
I mean, if they would have, noted us a bit more, they should have like left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know, man. I don't know much about Channel Awesome. I guess I've never seen it, but
Yeah. It's weird that it's even still around because it hasn't been relevant since like 2013. And I don't know, like the website, like everybody has left those websites, major people except for like Nostalgia Critic, and then I think it's like Nostalgia Critic, Angry Joe, and Cinema Snob. Those are like the three major people are still left. Everybody else left the fucking website. And there's some people that like, you know, are still not popular or were never popular. It didn't really affect them either way. And there's people on the website already that are like way too good for the website. Like already had like a lot of subscribers and stuff. Didn't need them. So I don't know. It's fucking... I talk about it like my thoughts, not really on this document, but like other things on the website, another video, the last video I did. But oh my god, this is so fucking the safe house. Like just picture that in my head, the safe house. Like I can't take Doug Walker seriously. I can't picture him holding a sword, a samurai, like a katana, and being serious. I cannot picture that in my head at all. I don't know if that was just made up. A lot of this could easily be made up, but I don't know. The only reason why they're doing this is because they want to get the views. The only reason, how blunt that sounds, it's true, because all these people don't have that many followers, except for like Aura had a decent amount. About it. Yeah. And they were supposed to do like a 10th anniversary video, but they canceled it because of this shit. I think it'd be funny, 10th anniversary video. It was them like it was like a Marvel Civil War kind of thing, where they're like, there's like Linkara, or like them, like Mysterious Luca. They're all on a team, where they're harassing us, and they're on the other team. That was like the Civil War or whatever. I would love to see that, but yeah. We have to do commentary on their fucking anniversary videos stuff. It's so bad, so bad. But the only one I would show you is like Kick-Assia, because the other two are like really long. I mean, we could do a whole series on it, I guess, but in like individual parts. But Kick-Assia is like an hour. It's like an hour and a half, like a normal length movie, but. Suburban Nights is like 2.5 hours, and Chipotle Flea is like 3.5 hours. They got longer over time, and so yeah, that's why the only one I would show you is probably like Kick-Assia. They're pretty bad. They're like the same quality stuff we would make, but in humor is just not. It's just not. It's incredibly unfunny. I'm sorry, and you can say whatever you want about my videos, but I think it's funny. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Most people might agree, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Actually, cupcake.
Hey, Julian. Cupcake. Like Seinfeld?
No, I do not. That's so creepy. Ooh. Anyway, do you have anything you want to talk about?
No, I mean, I talked about basically like part of Wrestlemania. I might do it on my channel because there's too much to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I already talked about that Channel Awesome shit.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have anything else to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could right now. Hold on. I have to pull up a document again. talk about. Actually, I don't know any of these people. I was gonna say I want to talk about my thoughts on each of them, but I don't know most of these people, so I can't really do that. But I can say, okay, I can kind of go. I can talk about the few listed. I talked about Slimmy for a bit. Fierce Lupa, she's just fucking like an SJW kind of, and she she uh she like tries to like sex herself up in her videos, even though she has like no tits. Um, yeah, I don't know. She's just her videos are just really mediocre. I guess. Then Mars Girl, look very dykey, boyish. Younger nowadays is actually pretty attractive, but she's always like kind of cringy. Then Linkara is always cringy. I made that one parody video of him a long time ago, which I deleted. Uh, when he was bitching about the ad block thing, um, about how people were using ad block on his videos, even though he already made money and shit, enough money, and then yeah, and he also had his girlfriend in his videos, which was a transgender, and he like denied it for years and stuff, even though like she came out and was like, yeah, I was once a dude and stuff. But the funny part is he was like, denying it and shit. He's like, dude, who cares? That was the case. He likes traps. Who cares? And then fucking Jesu Taku is a transgender now. Don't really know much about him. And Benzai was like a French dude. He always spoke French through game reviews. He never was around that long. Renegade, and Cut. Renegade Cut. He actually makes interesting videos about he like does like movie reviews and stuff. His videos are pretty interesting. Uh, Epic Fail Sean, the cupcake guy. I think he did like epic fail videos or something. But I've watched like one of his videos and this just wasn't interested at all. And then Nostalgia Chick, um, she wasn't really bad. Her videos weren't bad, but they weren't really like special or funny either. And she's like an SJW and stuff, and she's pretty hot. Iron Liz, Linkara's ex. That's about it. My thoughts on them. Yeah, I guess I'll just end this podcast. It's good. It's a good link. Good link.
Yeah.
Nope. See ya soon,
See ya.
listeners or whoever the fuck is gonna be listening to this. See ya. Subscribe, like, favorite, thumbs down, flag. That's for terrorism.